I am speaking to you now because the timing is no longer random. You have been asking for a sign about love, about wealth, about destiny colliding in a way that feels almost unbelievable. So listen carefully. Your younger billionaire soulmate is already in your city, not in another country, not across the ocean, not someday, in your city, breathing the same air, driving on the same roads, walking under the same sky. And this is not fantasy, this is alignment. You keep thinking your love story must be complicated, that someone powerful, wealthy, younger, successful could never truly see you, but I see what you cannot. This person has already heard your name mentioned, already passed near places you frequent, already felt a strange pull they cannot explain. They are younger than you expect, between 3 and 9 years, younger than you. Yes, you read that correctly. You wondered why I kept showing you signs about age gaps. Why younger faces kept appearing in your dreams, why you suddenly stopped caring about what society says about appropriate timing. Because your soulmate does not operate by society's rules. They built wealth early, they think differently, they matured faster than their peers, their age does not match their depth. Right now, they are in the northern part of your city more often than you realize, near business districts. Near new developments, near water if your city has it. They recently invested in property there, quietly, without attention. They prefer privacy. You have been within a 20-minute radius of them at least twice in the last month. And you felt something those days, a strange restlessness, an urge to dress differently, a sudden thought about what if love is closer than I think. That was not imagination, that was energetic proximity. They are focused on expansion right now, scaling something, acquiring something, closing something major, and yet, late at night, they feel something missing. Not money, not status, not validation, connection. They are tired of surface level attention. Tired of people wanting access to their lifestyle, tired of being admired but not understood. And you are not impressed by wealth alone. That is why you qualify. You have been through enough to value substance. You have loved without being protected. You have given without being reciprocated. You stopped chasing, and that is when destiny began moving faster. Your soulmate noticed you energetically before they see you physically. They are intuitive, sharp, observant. They will first notice your calm. Not your body, not your clothes, not your social status. Your calm. Because they crave peace more than passion. They already rejected someone recently, someone beautiful, someone impressive, someone wealthy in their own way, but there was no depth, and they are done pretending. Shallow connections satisfy them. You are entering their life during a transition. They are shifting from building Alanito, building with someone, and they do not even know your face yet, but they feel you. You have been seeing repeating numbers, way. Why that is not coincidence. It is synchronization. The reason this connection feels impossible is because you still measure yourself by your past, but they will measure you by your presence, and your presence is powerful. They are likely 28 to 34 years old. If you are older, do not shrink yourself. They admire maturity. They admire stability. They admire emotional intelligence. They have money, but they do not have your wisdom, and they know it. You will not meet them at a loud party. It will be quieter than that, possibly during the day, possibly through business, property, finance, or a mutual professional setting. It will feel normal at first, almost underward. L-I-N-G. Until eye contact lingers 1 second. Too long. Until conversation flows too easily. Until you both realize you are not pretending. They live closer to the upscale side of your city. New buildings, modern architecture, minimalist design. They like clean spaces, neutral colors. Order, but their heart is not cold, it is guarded. They learned early that money attracts illusions, so when they meet you, they will test your energy, not intentionally, but instinctively. They will say something slightly provocative or slightly vulnerable. To see how you respond. Do not perform, just be you. Do not need to impress a billionaire. You need to resonate with the soul. And here is what you must understand clearly. They are younger, yes, but they are not immature. They are strategic, disciplined, vision-driven. They wake up early, they track numbers, they think in decades, and secretly, they want someone who feels like home, not someone who feels like a trophy. You have been asking why your past relationships felt like preparation, because they were. You had to outgrow scarcity, loved for. You could handle abundant love. This connection will elevate your life, not because of money, but because of alignment. You will think bigger, move differently, choose more carefully, and they will soften, laugh more, rest more, trust more. Your meeting window is closer than you think. Within months, not years, there is one place you keep feeling drawn to lately. A cafe, a gym, a news store, a specific street. Do not ignore that pull. Your intuition is ahead of your logic. They have dark hair or darker features, sharp eyes, focused gaze. When they look at you, it will feel like assessment and admiration at the same time. You will not feel intimidated, you will feel seen. And that will confuse you at first, because you are used to either being desired or being underestimated, not deeply understood. They are financially ahead, but emotionally, they are ready to meet someone who challenges them. And you do. Without even trying. Stop worrying about why would someone like that choose me, because they are not choosing from lack, they are choosing from discernment. And you match what they have been praying for privately. Yes, they pray, quietly, not religious in a loud way, but spiritually aware. They asked for someone grounded, someone loyal, someone not hypnotized by money. And I have been positioning both of you carefully. Delays were protection, rejections were redirection, loneliness was refinement. You are not late, you are aligned. When you meet, you will not need to chase. They pursue with intention, but they move slowly, not because they are unsure, because they are serious. They do not date for entertainment, they build for legacy, and they see you as part of something long-term. Children may be discussed early. Business collaboration may arise naturally. You will feel partnership, energy almost immediately, not obsession. Partnership. Stay open, stay receptive, upgrade your self-image, quietly, walk like someone already chosen, because you are your younger billionaire. Soulmate is not a dream. They are already here, already circling your orbit, already feeling the shift. And when your paths finally cross, you will realize this was never about money. It was about timing, and the time is Clasathon, you think. And I need you to understand something deeper now. This connection will not enter your life in chaos, it will enter in clarity. So if your life still feels unstable, do not panic. Stability is forming around you quietly. Your soulmate is currently restructuring something significant. A contract, a partnership, an investment. They are closing a chapter that would have interfered with meeting you properly. Because when they meet you, they want to be fully available, not distracted, not entangled, not divided. They have already learned the hard lesson that divided attention destroys valuable connections. And you are no longer willing to share someone. That boundary you developed recently, that firmness, that was preparation. You are not the version of yourself who accepts crumbs anymore, and they are not the version of themselves who offers crumbs anymore. This is why the timing feels intense. 2 upgrades happening at once. You may notice subtle shifts in your routine soon. A change in schedule, a spontaneous invitation, a sudden errand that feels random. It will not be random. It will be alignment. It will be alignment disguised as coincidence. They are likely to drive a dark-colored vehicle. Clean, well-maintained, nothing flashy, but undeniably expensive. They value understated power. The first conversation may revolve around work or vision. You will talk about growth, future, plans, expansion, and you will surprise them, because you will not shrink your ambitions to make them comfortable. You will speak confidently, calmly, and they will recognize an equal, not financially equal, energetically equal. This matters more than you realize. They have met many people who admire their success. Few who match their focus. You match it. Even if your path looks different, even if your bank account is different, your mindset is not small, and they feel that instantly. There is something else you must hear clearly. They have been watching from a distance before approaching, not in a strange way, in an observant way. If you have a public presence, they may already know of you. If not, they have noticed you in passing, enough to be curious, enough to feel that pull again. You will know it is them because you will feel calm instead of anxious. Your nervous system will not panic, it will settle. That is the sign. You are used to adrenaline disguised as attraction. This will feel different, grounded, safe, magnetic, without chaos. They are disciplined with money, but they are also generous with the right person. And when they choose you, they will not hesitate to invest in shared experiences. Travel, property, business. ideas, but they will move step by step. They do not rush foundations. You may meet them near a place connected to finance, tech, real estate, or high-level networking, or through someone slightly older who respects both of you. A connector. Pay attention to introductions that feel random. Nothing is random anymore. They admire intelligence in conversation. So continue learning. Continue refining your thoughts. Continue expanding your perspective. You are being positioned not just as a lover, but as a partner in legacy. And I must say this gently. Release insecurity about age. Release insecurity about status. Release insecurity about timing. Your confidence is the key that unlocks this meeting, not perfection. Confidence. There is a moment coming where you will almost miss them. A near encounter. One of you arriving slightly early, the other slightly late. Do not be discouraged if that happens. It is only alignment adjusting. When it happens correctly, it will flow naturally. You will exchange numbers without overthinking. You will leave that first meeting thinking, that felt important. And they will leave thinking, I need to see them again. They are not intimidated by strong personalities. They are bored by weak ones. So stand fully in yourself. You have already done the healing work required. The heartbreaks were training. The disappointments were sharpening your discernment. You are not meeting them to be rescued. You are meeting them to collaborate. And here is the truth that may surprise you. They have been lonely at the top. Not poor, not unsuccessful. Lonely, because very few people relate to the pressure they carry. But you understand pressure in your own way. Different scale, same resilience. That shared resilience will bond you. You will talk about struggle openly, and they will respect you more for what you serve than for what you achieved. Your presence will slow their pace. In a good way, you will remind them that life is not only about expansion, it is about experience, and they will remind you that you are capable of more than you imagined. Together, you will amplify each other. The next 90 days are important. Refine your routine, elevate your standards, clear clutter from your environment. They notice details, not to judge you, but because they are detail-oriented. When they step into your space, it should reflect self, not perfection. Self-respect. You have been wondering why you suddenly feel the urge to upgrade. Small things. Your wardrobe. Your mindset. Your daily habits. That is preparation. Energy. You are syncing with someone who operates at a high level, and you are rising to meet that level naturally. There is no need to chase them. There is no need to search frantically. Continue living fully. Continue showing up authentically. The meeting point is already mapped, and when it happens, it will not feel like fantasy. It will feel inevitable, as if you were always meant to cross paths in this lifetime. Your younger billionaire soulmate is not ahead of you. They are beside you in time, just one synchronized moment away. Stay ready, stay open, and trust that what is already in your city can it. Miss Ewan, you are fully aligned. Asterisk. Now I will take you even deeper, because you are ready to hear what most people are not ready to accept. This connection will activate something in you that money alone never could. It will activate expansion, not just external expansion, internal expansion. You will begin thinking in larger timelines, 5 years, 10 years, generational impact, because that is how they think. They do not think in weekends, they think in decades. And when you enter their world, you will feel the shift immediately. Conversations will not stay small. They will ask you questions about legacy. About family patterns, about what you would build if fear did not exist. They are assessing compatibility beyond traction. They want to know if your vision can coexist with theirs, and here is what you do not yet see. Your visions align more than you realize. You both value loyalty deeply. You both dislike drama. You both prefer privacy over public spectacle. They are not the kind of billionaire who needs constant attention. They build quietly, strategically, patiently, and they want a relationship that mirrors that same quiet power. There is something about your energy that feels grounding to them. They move fast in business, but around you. They will slow down, they will listen longer, they will stay present. You will notice this first. How attentive they are, how they do not check their phone constantly when you speak, how they remember small details you mentioned casually. That is intentional. When they value something, they focus on it. And when they choose you, they will focus on you. You will not need to compete. You will not need to perform. You will not need to prove. The dynamic will feel balanced. They respect independence. So continue building your own life. Continue strengthening your own income. Continue developing your own goals. They are attracted to self-sufficiency, not dependency. And this is important. They are younger, yes, but in leadership, they are experienced. So do not speak to them as if they are naive. Speak to them as an equal. Respect their journey, acknowledge their discipline. They sacrificed more than people know. Long nights, missed social events, pressure from expectations. Their wealth did not come from luck. It came from calculated risk and relentless focus. When you understand this, you will admire them properly, not for their money, but for their resilience, and that admiration will be mutual. They will admire your emotional depth, your ability to navigate pain without becoming bitter, your ability to remain kind while becoming stronger. That combination is rare, very rare. The first time they open up emotionally to you will be subtle, not dramatic. Just one honest sentence about feeling misunderstood, about feeling isolated at the top. Do not interrupt it. Do not rush to fix it. Just listen. Your listening will bond you faster than any grand gesture. They are careful with vulnerability, so when they offer it, it means you are already trusted. There may be external opinions about your age difference. Ignore them. People project their own limitations. This connection is not about numbers. It is about alignment, and alignment does not check birth certificates. It checks frequency. You are already shifting your frequency. That is why this message found you. You might meet them on a weekday, mid-morning or early evening. The light will be natural, the atmosphere calm, and when your eyes meet, there will be recognition. Not from memory. From resonance. You will both feel, this is different, but neither of you will say it out loud immediately. You are both cautious. You both value stability, so it will unfold steadily. Texting will be consistent, not overwhelming, not disappearing. Consistent. They do not play games, and they do not tolerate games. Be clear, be honest, be direct. They appreciate clarity more than charm. And here is the part that may surprise you most. They have turned down people wealthier than you, more famous than you, more socially connected than you, because those people did not feel peaceful. You feel peaceful to them. That is your power. You do not disrupt their nervous system. You regulate it. You will notice how quickly plans become real with them. If they say they will call, they call. If they say they will see you, they show up. Reliability is one of their strongest traits, and it will feel unfamiliar at first because you are used to inconsistency. But do not sabotage stability because it feels new. Allow it, receive it. There is long-term potential. Here, shared assets, shared investments, shared purpose, but the foundation must remain emotional safety. Always protect that. Never use their wealth as leverage. Never allow them to use it as control. This relationship thrives on mutual respect. You are not entering their life to be upgraded financially. You are entering to be amplified spiritually and strategically, and they are entering your life to be softened and understood. It is exchange, balanced exchange. Over the next few weeks, watch for subtle signs. A new place opening in your city, an invitation connected to business or networking, a spontaneous schedule change. Alignment moves through small doors. First, walk through them. Do not overthink. Do not self-reject. You are not too old. You are not behind. You are not out of their league. You are precisely positioned. Your younger billionaire soulmate is not searching that world. They are moving within your environment. And when the moment arrives, you will realize this was not about chasing destiny. It was about becoming ready for it. You are ready now. Stand tall. Keep your energy clean. Keep your standards high. And trust that what has already been placed in your city is already in its way into your life.